Yo, what up, though? Skol family. I know everybody want the Minnesota Vikings to trade up in this NFL draft, and I'm one of them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But if the top three quarterbacks is gone, should the Minnesota Vikings trade up or stay put or trade down? I got the answer for y'all. The Minnesota Vikings, man, need to trade down from 11, not too far down, but get some more draft capital and draft LT. Like LT, he don't play football no more. I'm talking about Leonard Taylor from Miami, man, the D tackle. The boy is only 21 years old. When the season start, he'll be 22, man. He's a junior right now, and it's coming to the NFL, man. The boy can play. Y'all have to look at his highlight tapes from this year and especially last year, man. The boy got a motor on him, man. He's 6'3", anyway 305, man. The Minnesota Vikings need some big boys on that defensive line because we ain't got that many. That's why I feel like LT will be a good fit for the Minnesota Vikings, man. And Brian Flores will work wonders with this kid, man. Imagine Brian Flores with a prospect like this in purple and gold for the Minnesota Vikings, man. At the end of the day, the Minnesota Vikings is in the NFC North, man. And everybody in the NFC North love to run the football. We got to think about that too once we are drafting our players, man. You always draft your players for your division, man. And I think LT will be a good fit. We can trade down, snag them up, get some more draft picks. Then, this is where it get tricky at. We can trade up in the first round and get J.J. McCarthy, man, the Michigan quarterback who just won the national championship. I know a lot of people probably not high on J.J. like I am because I seen J.J. play since day one. Since I am a Michigan fan, I am from Michigan, and I think J.J. will be a good fit for the Minnesota Vikings, man. J.J. don't need to start day one for the Minnesota Vikings. Whoever the veteran quarterback is can can play day one, and the Minnesota Vikings will have a franchise quarterback on ice for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, man. And KOC and the rest of the offense staff need to get JJ up to speed, man. Because in Michigan, he is coming from a run first offense. But JJ have a lot of big upside to his skills, man. We all know he can run the football. And we all know when he throw the football, he trusts his wide receivers to make plays. That's why I like JJ, man. JJ will throw the football, and he will put some air on that boy to throw the ball deep, man. And the Minnesota Vikings got some weapons on offense. JJ, we got Ja, TJ once he come back healthy, and you never know what other wide receiver might emerge for the Minnesota Vikings before the season even start, man. But I just feel like the Minnesota Vikings, man, can get a D tackle and a quarterback in this NFL draft. I mean, a franchise quarterback, not just any quarterback, a franchise quarterback and a starring D tackle. I said he won the NFL draft in round one, man. Let's be real, because the Minnesota Vikings have holes on defense, but I feel like Brian Flores can get the defense in shape, and we just got to get the offense in shape. I know we need a center and a running back too, but I got a running back in mind who I like the Minnesota Vikings to draft too. I'm gonna drop a video on that later on during the week though. But how would y'all feel if the Minnesota Vikings were to trade down from 11, get some more draft capital, snag LT or JJ up, and trade back up in the first round and get either one of them players, man? Because I like LT a lot from Miami, man. Y'all gotta look at his tapes, especially from last year and this year, man. The boy is young and he got weight and he got height on him too, man. So he could be at the line of scrimmage trying to pat the ball down. He can do all that. The boy is 6'3", man, and he came from Miami, so that's another good look too, man. But the Minnesota Vikings, man, we got to get good in the trenches, man. We need a D line. We need a quarterback, man. We need a center. We need a running back. We need a lot of shit for the Minnesota Vikings. That's why I could see the Minnesota Vikings trading down a little bit from 11, getting some more draft capital for this year draft and probably for next year, however they work it out. But we can also trade back up in the first round and get our future quarterback or our future defensive tackle in this year NFL draft. Skol family, how do y'all feel if the Minnesota Vikings did that in the NFL draft? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Especially if all three quarterbacks is gone. Like, we don't want to panic. No, we going to be cool. We going to trade back, get some more draft picks. Then we going to let our players fall in our lap. Like, that's how we going to do it. That's how my Minnesota Vikings need to approach this NFL draft, man. And we need to trade back into the first round. I never seen Quincy do it before, but it's the first time for everything.